Okay, just back out in my usual end walking spot that I get to, but just giving a quick update video about how everything's tracking, where I'm at with things personally, business, how the kind of whole, grind is going, you could say. So long story short, where are we at? Well, we're at around kind of 35, 40 clients at the moment. In the process of, we've just onboarded a new account manager, like a client success coach. Shout out to you, Bradley, killing it already. So yeah, things are going really well in terms of the business. We're, again, at around that 35, 40 kind of client mark. Working with Australian and US businesses now, which is great. We've got about a team of 8 to 10 of us. And it's funny, I was just like, when I was walking off, I just went out for dinner then, and I'm heading to Bali tomorrow actually for 3 months. And I was just walking, in my thoughts and just thinking about how crazy it's been the last year. And you don't really think about it much when you're kind of so in the day-to-day of it, so like in the business. But when you actually like take a step back and you're like, fuck, I remember sitting here like a year ago dreaming and visualizing and writing down in my journal that I would be somewhere in the world making money online, having the flexibility to do what I want. And I'm literally doing it right now. Like, it's fucked. And I've kind of had this moment of realization the past couple of weeks that, don't get me wrong, like the past few weeks, past few months even, have probably been some of the hardest I've ever worked. Like getting up at 5, 6, 7 a.m. and working all the way through till midnight. Like very rarely having a break in between. And sacrificing, not seeing friends and things like that. Don't get me wrong. At the same time, managing to do all of this, still like maintaining very healthy relationships with friends and family. And like this weekend, 15 of us boys went out on Saturday night and it was great fun. Like we were drinking, got a bit carried away, but I still got up this morning early and worked. And anyway, it's just crazy the amount of like growth as a business and also personally that has kind of happened in the last year. And I may be pumping my own tires up here, but I'm actually genuinely really proud of myself that I've been able to go out there and say what I was going to do and do it. Like I acted on it. I'm a man of my word and I did it. I sat here a year ago, 18 months ago, with the goal of earning $10,000 a month with a business. Surpassed that. Nearly at 100,000 a month. Like in the next 3 months, come like mid-October, we're going to be doing 100,000 USD a month, which is like 160 Aussie a month. Like we're going to have a team in place that are taking care of the day-to-day in the business operations. Like going to have the flexibility to do whatever the fuck I want, like whatever. And already it's like I can take the weekend off. I don't, but if I wanted to, I could, and things still run. And it's crazy to think. Like I got a memory on my phone today, and it was like a journal entry I did on my phone, and it was like I was saying like this time next year I'm gonna be traveling around the world, doing whatever the fuck I want, have things delegated, have a business, like have a systems in place. And it's happening. Like I'm going to Bali tomorrow for 3 months to completely switch up the game. Like I'm going there with the goal of getting in the best shape I've ever been in. Like it's pathetic that I go to the gym, I train, but I don't even have a six-pack. Like, it's fucking pathetic. And I'm gonna go to Bali, have a bunch of fucking fun, still probably go out here and there. But more importantly, get locked in, get dialed in, and meet new people along the way. And meet a group of like-minded people. And network and experience new things, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Don't get me wrong, I can sit in my room for 12, 13 hours and make really good progress and maybe, you know, sign a few extra clients here or there and do this and that. But is that what it's about at the end of the day? Look, yes, you got to do it, don't get me wrong, but I found myself also getting caught up in like the, you know, that's all it is. And it's like going out with your friends on the weekend. Yes, you know, it isn't good, but I also see the point of view of like, it gives you more perspective on life. And it kind of shows you like, well, life is about living for experiences. And to kind of tie this all up together where I'm going with it is like, I'm genuinely proud of myself that I've been able to have good experiences with people that I love and people that I love hanging out with, and still be disciplined enough to go in the goals and the pursuits that I want to do. I was doing 5 subjects at university this semester. I graduated last week. I'm now off to Bali for 3 months. I'm going to live it up there. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to be independent. I'm going to do the things that I want to do, and I'm going to do it on my terms. And it's funny, like talking to my friends, like they're all very smart and driven people in their own right, but it's like they don't have the flexibility and options to go to Bali for 3 months, go to Europe for 3 months. They just don't. They've got work, they've got responsibilities in their own world, in their own terms. Now obviously they aren't working 13, 15 hour days and doing that, but you know what? I chose to do this and I fucking love it. Don't get me wrong, there's some days where I just want to fucking shoot myself and I'm like, what am I doing this for? But when you actually take a step back, I think this is what I'm trying to get at with this thing. It's like, do the work, because it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. And in such a short time frame, like, yes, you know, relatively it's been what, a year, 18 months, like, you know, it's a fairly long time, but my life has completely changed in that time. And what gets me so fucking excited is the fact of like, well, what's the next year gonna be? What's the year after that gonna be? And do you know why I think like that? Because it came from one decision to just, I had this itch to go after my goal, and I did it. And this is almost like a lesson to myself and my future self, that if you've got that itch, if you've got that thing that you know you should be doing, but you're afraid, could be afraid of what others think, could be that you're just too comfortable with what you're currently doing, fuck it right off. Don't overthink it, don't overanalyze it, and just do it. Just fucking do it. So if I'm holding myself accountable here, the 2 biggest things in my life that I feel like I'm holding myself back in is my physique and my diet. I feel like I want a 6-pack, I want to look good, I want to be in shape, but have I sacrificed enough for it? No, I haven't. Another thing is my personal brand. I know I want to do personal brand. I want to be authentic. I want to motivate people. I have this weird, and you know, it could be extrinsic, but it really does feel intrinsic drive to help others, because I know how much it's helped me, and I feel like I would be doing a disservice to people if at least one person got a bit of value out of a video like this. And yes, don't get me wrong, I do these videos purely for myself, for a reflection. Like I said at the start of this video, I was sat here, you know, a year ago on here, and I was talking to the camera about my goals and dreams, and it sounded kind of crazy at the time. I didn't even really believe it myself, if I was being completely honest. And the same way that I'm kind of sat here saying my goals now. They seem a bit scary, some of them, but I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. And it gets me fucking cheated up, to be honest. Like, it gets me really fucking cheated up. Because I know I'm going to fucking kill it. And it's exciting. It's exciting. So, again, if there's anyone out there that's watching this video, I would really encourage you to, whatever that may be, do it. I don't know what it is for you, right? But whatever it is, just do it. It could be quitting a job, starting a business, starting a new sport, learning a new skill. But all I have to say from my experience, and again, I'm not perfect at it. I've given you 2 examples already. I'm not perfect in, but I am proud of myself for having done it. And I think that's one of the biggest things I've learned in this whole journey. And I've been documenting this whole thing from the get-go. And I still have friends, and I still have family, and I still have people that will pay me out for videos like this, or pay you out for starting something, especially in Australia. That's one of the reasons I'm so fucking keen to go somewhere like Bali. It's just like, you don't have people paying you out about shit like that. Not that it really bothers me, but like, yeah. But the biggest thing I've realized is you can't let other people dictate your life for you. And I know it's very, very, very fucking cliche to be saying, but, and I don't always live true to it, but the more I live and the more I experience these things, the more I think it. And again, just another cliche thing, but life is too short to give a fuck what others are doing. And really, this is a message to myself, more of a journal thing that I'm doing here, is just like, who gives a shit what others think? Just fucking do it. But yeah, everything's going well. Don't get me wrong, definitely times it doesn't feel like it. But, you know, overall, if you take a step back, which again, purpose of this video is I'm trying to explain, sometimes it's good just to take a step back and appreciate it. Especially when you're constantly on the grind of like, what's the next thing? What's the next goal? What's this? Like, just take a step back and go, you know what, Sam? You've actually done really well and you should be happy for it. So this kind of video marks the end of my journey at university, at this first part of the business of like getting things started. And it's like, I go to fucking Bali tomorrow afternoon. It's currently 10 p.m. right now. I'm just sat by the water. I went for a little walk after dinner. I just went out for dinner. And this is the video that I'm going to watch in a few months' time. That this is the next chapter in my life. And that next chapter is experiencing things. It's going to that next level. It's having more independence and seeing what else, like the world, I guess, how do I even wrap this up? I can't even articulate it honestly, but it's like, I feel like right now the world is my fucking oyster. And I'm just gonna fucking get after it. I'm honestly just gonna fucking get after it. And I know that in a year's time, I'm gonna look back at this video the same way that I looked back at the video from last year. And I'm gonna be so grateful for myself for doing it. So grateful. But yeah, bit of a ramble this video. I like these videos just to come from, I never think of anything. I just literally sit down, whip up the phone and I speak. Probably none of it makes any sense. But I think it's important to kind of have these points where you just sit down with your thoughts and just articulate it. And try to express it to people. And I always used to say in my videos, oh, I don't make these videos for anyone else. But you know what? That's a lie. I do. I really do. Because I know how valuable it is for people out there. And I'm going to keep doing them. So I guess this next chapter is me really documenting things. Showcasing it. Showcasing the come up, as they say. It's going to be pretty fucking sick in 10 years' time. I want to look back at this. Who knows what I'm doing, but be pretty fucking cool. Be pretty fucking cool. Alright.